Okay, here we go. We're on section 6, templates, and I'm going to break this down into 2 videos so they won't be so painfully long. The first one is how do you create templates in DocuSign. The second one will be going into our scenario number 4, and actually applying the templates. So to begin in creating a template, this is where you need to log directly into DocuSign. If you look at the screen, I've already logged in. There are 3 tabs at the top, or links: Home, Manage, and Templates. Yes, we'll say Templates with an S. If you click on Templates, it will show all the templates that have been created. In DocuSign, I currently have a seller third-party financing template created. You can go in and look at it. I have it there for an example. But in our exercise, basically, we're going to create a new template. If you look at the notes, it defines template. A template is a blueprint for repeatable transactions. It helps streamline the sending process when you frequently send the same or similar documents over and over. A template can be applied to multiple files or to one. In our logic, what we're going to do is this. Why are we creating templates in DocuSign when all of our forms come from zip forms? If I select a form in zip forms, fill it out, and send it to DocuSign, and select the parties, it will automatically apply the stickies or the tags for me and work as a template when that form actually appears in DocuSign, number 1. Number 2, if I attach a PDF in zip forms, right, I want to send it to DocuSign to be signed. DocuSign doesn't know what a PDF is, so I must manually apply the tags in DocuSign. To circumvent manually applying tags, I can create a template for that form. In our exercise or our scenario, what we're going to do is we're going to represent 2 sellers, right? Jean-Luc Picard and Giardi. And then we are going to receive an offer from 2 buyers. We're going to open up the transaction in zip forms, i.e. the listing agreement, send that offer, which is a PDF, to DocuSign to be signed. In our example in DocuSign, we will need to have 2 templates created, or a template created for each form. A 1-to-4 family, a third-party financing in our example. So what I'm going to do here is go through the exercise of creating a template in DocuSign. It's really pretty simple. If you log into DocuSign, click on your templates link, then in the upper left-hand corner you will see a button to create a new template. I create new. It says, do I want to upload a template or create a template? I'm going to click on create a template. At this point, I can name the template. Since it's a 1-to-4 family, but it will have my seller tags on it, I'm going to go seller dash 1-to-4 family offer. I will note in my description, offer from buyers to sellers for 1-to-4 family. And then I could do residential RES, resale, if I like. Now, what it will ask me next is, what are the documents that we want to create the template from? I'm going to click on the upload button. In my DocuSign folder, I have a folder called Masterclass Files. You click on Masterclass Files, click on Templates, you will see I have template forms here. In our example, I have a 1-to-4 family blank residential resale contract and a third-party financing addendum. I'm going to click on the 1-to-4 family and click on Open. Okay. The best practice is this. I would create a template for each form, not a template with 4 or 5 forms in it. The reason being is we don't know the order that the forms will come, that we will receive the offer in. So I can apply a form template one at a time. So I have my 1 to 4 family residential resale contract. Now it says who will be signing it. I'm going to click on set the signing order. At this point, since I'm creating the template, I don't know the names or the emails of of my sellers, but I do know that I have a role. I'm going to call this role Seller 1, right? Seller 1 needs to sign. Seller 1 has signing order 1. I'm going to add my second recipient, Seller 2. They're going to need to sign signing order 1 because they signed simultaneously. And I'm going to add a third recipient. This is a best practice. Number 3, Seller 3. Now, not every time, signing order 1, sorry, and needs to sign. Not every time will I have 3 sellers. Not every time will I have 2. It's better in the template as a best practice to include 3 signers, and then you can easily delete signer 2 and or signer 3 roles when you apply them. I'm going to come down here. Please DocuSign the 1 to 4 family residential resale. I could modify my message and say, please DocuSign the attached offer. Right? A message, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact me sincerely. Right? So I've created my roles, I've uploaded my form, and I've modified the message. To go to the next step, click on next. Here is my 1 to 4 family. If I click on the drop down arrow in the upper left hand corner, I see Seller 1, Seller 2, and Seller 3. If I have 3 sellers, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of my first form, select the initial for Seller 1, drag it over, and size it. I will take the initial for my role Seller 2, drag it over, and it's already sized, and Seller 3, initial, drag it over and size it. I'm going to do this for each page. Now, you notice on this form that I included or that I uploaded, it has Independence Title as the preferred title company. Guess what? This information will not pull over. Anything that you have filled out in a form will not be applied to the form in the transaction. The only thing that will be applied from a template to a form are the signature fields or any other custom fields that you include. I'm going to scroll down to the next seller signing or initial position. Seller 1, Seller 2, and already did Seller 3, Seller 2. And what's nice is, as I make a mistake, I can delete tags, move them around, position them. Now I'm going to pause this recording so that you don't have to watch me do every single tag. When I come back, I'll have all the tags in place. Okay, I'm back. Now that you can see, I have placed all the signature tags on all the pages within this one form for seller 1, seller 2, and seller 3. So at this point, I'm going to save and close my template. So now I have a 1 to 4 family residential resale contract as a template. I have a third-party financing template already created just for expediency. If you double-click and open it, you'll see here's your third-party financing, sellers 1, seller 2, seller 3. If I wanted to edit it, I could click on edit. It shows me the name, the description. Here's my file. I have my roles, seller 1, seller 3, seller 2. If I click on next, I have the tags already applied. So for each form, you will create a template. That's what it takes. It's very simple. It's tedious in the beginning to create these templates. Once you create them, you use your naming standard, seller, third-party financing, seller 1 to 4 family. Then you've created it. It's a one-time step. I'm going to close this video. I will start the next video with our scenario of how do we apply the template. I hope you've enjoyed it. We're almost done. Hold tight. Thanks. Bye.